to get it started. Okay, here we are. All right, welcome everybody to this exciting collaboration between our 3 schools, one from the Big Island of Hawaii, one from Nanakuli on Oahu, and one from Point England in New Zealand. And we're going to have our Hawaii schools open up this collaboration. Take it away, guys.
Okay. On Oya, when we say Oya, we'll start. Makaukou. Oya. Walava.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. So right now, as we discussed before, we're going to have our collaborative groups start to work on their presentations. So what I will do as the moderator is I will share my screen with each group presentation up, and we'll start with group 1. And after about 5 or 6 minutes of them talking about what they thought about yesterday's event, then we'll move on to group 2. Does that sound okay, kids? All right. Very good. Oh, yes. Sorry.
Yes. Can we do our karakia first to start off as well? Is that okay?
Yes, of course. Sorry.
Okay, Lisa?
He kai hanga o ngā hau o ngā rangi mai tāwhiti. E rere iho nei ki te moana. Ka wea nei I o ngā te whakaro hei whitu marama. Mō ngā mahi ki te whai mai ko kiri tōku haere. I te aore, Āmene.
Thank you. Okay. With that great start, are we ready to get to work, group 1?
Yes.
Yes.
Makaukou.
Are you ready, group 1?
Okay, sorry. So a group of our students took a field trip to do an orientation at another school, at another Hawaiian language immersion program. So what they did was they videotaped their introduction. So that's something that I'd like to share with you because they did it this morning. So if you don't mind, I'd like to be the first one because I have to screen share it with you guys.
Oh, okay, let me stop my screen share. Okay, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Mary Bell. I'm in the 5th grade. I go to Keaʻau Elementary School and I play a team for baseball. Hi, my name is Charmaine. I go to Keaʻau Elementary School, and my favorite thing to do is run. Hi, my name is Jason, and what I like to do is play football. Hi, my name is Jesse. And I go to elementary school, and I like to play basketball.
Hi, my name is Dekurai, and I go to Keaʻau Elementary School, and I like to draw.
Okay, thank you, Keaʻau. And here comes Kaimana's screen share.
Aloha mai, Ileana kalamahakwe ke kuʻuino, umikua loa o makahiki, a hele au I ke kulakai puni o Nanakuli. Noho au ma Nanakuli, ke wela loa, hele ai ke kahakai.
Just introduce yourselves.
Mo kulekana e au ka pinaniano. Ku'uhui impact, hana ke Keaʻau. Yeah. Hi, my name is Ileana Kalapalakiarket, and I'm 4 years old. I'm very hot, and I like to sing, and I like to sing. Hello.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
And then there's
So-
two students. Sorry.
Okay, are they here with you, or did? Oh,
Here.
great. So if they can come up, and we can bring up the Group 1 students for everyone, and we can start their discussion.
Awesome.
Thank you for that, Kaimana. Okay, so Group 1 students, I'm going to share with you my screen so you can see your presentation. And can everybody in Group 1 see the presentation?
Yes.
Okay, great. So why don't the students in Group 1 start talking to each other? Go ahead.
Hello. 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 Aloha. Aloha, everybody.
Louder, brother. No, learning. Wow. Hello.
My name is Tommy, and I live in Nanakuli. My favorite thing is
Okay, hold on.
So Point England kids, we haven't heard from you. We had the Nanakuli and Keaʻau kids introduce themselves. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
Oh, I'm Jordan. I'm 11 and I go to Point England. Hello, my name is TJ. I am 2 years old and I go to Point England.
Hello, my name is Brendan, and I am 12 years old, and I play English.
Okay, great, you guys. So why don't you all talk about what your thoughts were about yesterday's event, where the Va'a or Vaka landed on Point England's beach, where we saw all of those students chanting and welcoming it.
So yesterday, we saw the crew members.
May hila-hila. Ano-ano.
Different colored like shirts, like baseball clothes, light blue and then it's red, and we were with the different colors before.
What, Nanakuli, are you asking a question? Could you speak closer to the microphone and ask the question one more time, please?
Yesterday. How was the weather yesterday? What was?
Alright, Beth, could you repeat the question?
Right. Middle school, and I was wondering about because yesterday we saw that some of the students had different colored shirts. There was blue and light blue and red. And so we were wondering what the different colored.
So they're asking why everybody is wearing the different color blocks. Yeah, so you guys can answer this question. What did all the different colored shirts mean?
They're different schools, they have different uniforms.
We had more than our school there.
Good. Lean in and see that.
We had more than just our school there.
How many schools were there?
About 12.
12 different schools.
So 12 different school uniforms, 12 different schools.
Yeah.
Great. Hey, teachers, can I ask a big favor? When your students are not speaking, can you press mute? We're having a hard time hearing the person who is speaking. So, great. Okay, that was a great question, Nanakuli, and thank you, Point England, for that answer. Are there other questions or other thoughts that this group wants to share? Keaʻau, you guys have questions, or Point England?
So yesterday you guys got to talk, well actually meet Nainoa Thompson. So what was that speech you were trying to talk to you guys about? Speak please.
He's our that spoke in Hawaiian, the one at the end that spoke about the fishing with Maui,
I think he was speaking to Maui.
Not the one that was
No, it's one who was from the
Yes, so go ahead and answer. Okay, so Point England's gonna come back with their answer right now. What did Uncle Nainoa say?
He was just saying that our school was awesome and like our school of the schools were awesome. Yeah.
And he talked the starline. He talks about the
He talked about the fish hook of Maui and how it guided Maui to New Zealand, Aotearoa.
And he talked about that because the name of your.
He talked about that because the name of our we've got a cluster of schools in
the like name overall about all the schools is Nanakuli, which means fish from heaven.
Great.
And you want to add something? Did that cover it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Mary Beth, I think that's it for that question. Keaʻau, did that answer?
So, Point England, did you guys have any thoughts that you wanted to share, like your impressions of how yesterday went?
It was amazing. It was exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time.
Could you explain why? Because, you know, our students over here, they were watching it and you looked awesome and like you weren't nervous or anything. So could you tell us why it was nerve-wracking?
Because this is the first time we've seen him, and I was like a rocket leader, so I had to be right down in the front of the beach, yeah, performing to them. That's it for me. It wasn't really, yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Okay. Well, thank you, Group 1, for sharing. Why don't you guys say your alohas to each other so we can move on to give Group 2 some time.
Aloha, aloha. You guys are on mute. Guys are on mute.
You saw them wave.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Thanks, guys. We'll bring up the next group now.
So, looks like our Group 2s are coming up. So Group 2s, it looks like you guys have done a little bit of work on your presentation. So why don't we get started with you sharing what you've done on your presentation and then giving some of your reflections. Why don't we start with Keaʻau this time?
Hi, my name is Shannon, and I'm a fifth grade, and I go to Keaʻau Elementary School, and I like to color. My name is Courtney. I am a fifth grader at Keaʻau Elementary School, and I enjoy cooking with my parents. Hi, my name is Leonard, and I go to Keaʻau Elementary School, and my favorite subject is math. Those of you in the back, you want to come up so they can see your face. So Rhiannon and Courtney, would you move over? Quickly, Danny. Hi, my name is Danko. I go to Keaʻau, and I like science. Hi, my name is Caleb, and hi, my name is Taylor, and I go to Keaʻau School, and I like school. Okay. Hi, my name is Chloe. I go to Keaʻau Elementary School in 5th grade. My favorite subject is math. Hi, my name is Dominic, and I'm in Keaʻau Elementary School, and I like to play games. Hi, my name is Jason. I went to Keaʻau Elementary School, and I like learning.
Okay, thank you, Keaʻau. Let's quickly let Point England introduce themselves, and I see Nikki already put her picture in the presentation, and then we'll have Nanakuli quickly introduce themselves. Go ahead, Point England.
Kia ora, I'm Malama. I go to Point England School and I'm 12 years old.
Hi, my name is Nikki. I'm 12 years old and I go to Point England School.
Hi, my name's Leslie Lee. I'm 12 years old and I go to Point England.
Okay, thanks, guys. All right, Nanakuli, introduce yourselves real quickly, please.
Hi, my name is Kainalu. Hi, my name is Kainalu. I'm 8 years old. I'm from Nanakuli. My favorite thing to do is go to the beach. Hi, my name is Leo. I'm 8 years old. I like to do math, and I live in Nanakuli.
Hi, my name is Keaʻau. I'm 10 years old. I like to run computers and I live in
Hi, my name is Honua. Hi, my name is Honua. I live in Hokulea. My favorite What did you guys see yesterday?
we saw Malama Honua.
Oh,
What did you see or what did you say?
Did she see? See.
Oh. Was the question, what did you see?
Yes, what did you see yesterday?
So what did you guys see?
We saw the Malama Honua waka.
How many people were there?
12 schools.
There were equal people on board, yeah? We had about 40 crew members. And there was 2,000 people on the beach. Over 2,000.
Yeah.
What else did you see?
We saw the stone.
Oh, the stone. We brought a stone with us. Yep. And what did you guys do? They didn't see after the broadcast. What did we do with Captain Kalepa?
We studied your guys' tradition.
Yeah, we did a star compass lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We ate.
And we ate together. We had a time.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Keaʻau, do you guys have questions for Point England?
Stand up. Go. You guys play sports?
Yes.
There's a lot of
Sports.
Yeah, keep talking.
Yeah.
What's going on right now? What do you guys have last week?
Cricket, tag, softball, nipple trials are starting next term. Oh, nipple season starts next term.
So they have sports that have different names than things that we do. There's cricket and netball and tag football. So maybe you guys can look up what cricket and netball is because we don't have the same sports.
That might be a great idea after this group is done for you guys to maybe chat on the document, on the presentation. You can chat about the difference between the sports that you play. That's a great idea. Hey, Point England, do you guys have questions for our students in Nanakuli or in Keaʻau?
What kind of things did you enjoy when you were watching
So Keaʻau and Nanakuli, they want to know what you enjoyed when you were watching the broadcast yesterday.
We like your guys' chants or something. We like your guys' chant. I saw that when Noah Thompson and the canoe.
Keaʻau, can you speak up, please? I didn't understand what you were saying.
That Noah Thompson and the canoe and the navigator.
Okay.
Can you repeat the question? We heard the second half of it about Nainoa Thompson and the navigators, but not the first half.
I think she said I liked that part.
Awesome.
Yeah. So are there any last things you guys want to share, Group 2, before we move on to Group 3?
And we like hearing
Sorry, you liked hearing what?
Hawaiian music.
The music. Okay. All right, Group 2, let's say our goodbyes and alohas to each other, and I think you guys need to meet on that presentation and talk about sports.
Okay. Aloha.
Okay, teachers, let's bring up Group 3, please. And it looks like our Group 3 students have done quite a bit of work on their presentations already, which is awesome. We may be able to skip our introductions because it looks like you all already introduced yourselves online on the presentation. So maybe we can skip right to your questions, and you can introduce yourself when you ask your question. Does that sound okay, group? Do a thumbs up if you think that sounds okay. All right. Okay, so we just started, the last time we had Nanakuli and Keaʻau ask questions. Let's start with Point England. Do you guys have questions or things that you want to share about your impressions yesterday?
How does it feel to be in Hawaii?
All right, kids. Nanakuli and Keaʻau, they want to know how it feels to be in Hawaii.
Hi, my name is Siren, and I'm from Keaʻau. It feels like to be in Hawaii. I feel happy. I feel relaxed, and I enjoy being in Hawaii. Hi, my name is Ramsey. Hawaii. It's fun.
Okay, Nanakuli, you guys want to tell us what it feels like to be in Hawaii?
It's really fun inside Hawaii because when you're living somewhere that's like really nice and there's a nice view. Yeah. And it's really fun.
Thanks. So, Nanakuli, do you guys have some questions for Point England or Keaʻau?
Yeah. Did you guys ever go on the Hokulea before?
Some of us have been to the beach, but no, I haven't been on that. And I haven't. I want to.
What kind of activities have you guys been doing? That's my mama Honua me to you guys.
I'm sorry, could the person who just asked that question ask it again? I have all three of you live talking, so I'm not sure who asked that question.
What does Malama Honua mean to you guys?
Oh. So the question was, what does Malama Honua mean to you guys? And Nanakuli, you asked that question. Were you asking it to Point England?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, great. If I could get Nanakuli and Keaʻau to mute real quick. Point England, you can tell us what Malama Honua means to you guys.
Well, it's everything that we talked about when we presented to you guys, and we talked about the voyage and about how we're taking our canoes around the world. No, so the Malama Honua, the word translates to caring for her. But I mean, what does it mean to you guys? You guys do that all the time, right? What kind of things do you do to care for the earth? Look at on your school sign when you walk in. What kind of things are there on there that talk about caring for the earth? Strive to succeed and
keep it real.
And have things about taking care of the environment. What kind of things do you have on there about taking care of the environment?
The native bird on that.
You have to be in the right place, the right time, doing the right thing.
So for us, that means strive to succeed. That's what that means for us.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much. I know it's hard to understand because they asked you a question about a Hawaiian phrase and some Hawaiian meaning. So thank you so much for answering that. Are there other questions from Keaʻau? I don't think you guys asked a question yet.
Hi, my name is Drew, and the question that I have is, what kind of activities do you do during school time?
That was, what kind of activities do you do during school time, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Point England, I think he was asking you.
Oh, okay. We play sports a lot,
and we
Oh, and all of your learning is through what?
we use Chromebooks to learn, and also ASUS.
So every student here has their own device, and all of their learning and work happens through the devices?
Yes.
And they play a lot of sports.
Yes.
A lot.
Yes.
How much time do you guys spend playing sports every day?
Probably, usually it's half an hour every day, but sometimes it could be an hour or 45 minutes. Yeah.
Wow, an hour. Great. Okay, well, thank you so much, Group 3. And I noticed that you guys already started putting information into your presentation about your reflections. So maybe you can continue the conversation after you say aloha and goodbye to each other, okay? And we can say goodbye and then bring up Group 4.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. 4.
Hi, Group 4. I looked at the slides, and it looks like you guys have all put in your headshots already, so you know each other's faces. So why don't we get started with you guys asking each other questions or telling your impressions, because I see that you guys already wrote quite a bit of information on your slides. So why don't we start right now with Point England. Why don't you start by either asking a question or sharing one of your impressions?
How did you feel when you found out that some people from your country would be traveling around the country, around the entire earth?
Sorry, Point England, could you come a little closer and ask that? It was it was a little hard to understand what you said.
How did you feel when you found out that Hokulea and Hikianalia were traveling around the entire world?
I didn't think they could hear.
Go ahead, Nanakuli, you can answer. Point England, could you mute, please? Okay, Nanakuli, you can answer. Press. There you go. Now you can answer.
Can you repeat again? We didn't hear what you asked.
He asked, how did you feel when you saw your canoes traveling around the world? Is that your question? Yes. Okay. How did you feel when you saw Hikianalia and Hokulea traveling around the world?
I was excited that I could meet all the members on Hokulea and Hikianalia. Me too. Because it finishes up the Hawaiian society and the Hawaiian culture.
Did you see the Hokulea before?
I never saw the Hokulea. Wait, I saw the Hokulea before only once, but it was really cool. We got to go on it and make pictures and learn how they work on top of the Hokulea. What question would you ask to a Hokulea member?
Could you repeat that, please?
Keaʻau Elementary.
Keaʻau Elementary.
Question.
What kind of question would you ask to a Hokulea member?
So Keaʻau, you need to unmute, and then you can answer. What question would you ask to a Hokulea member?
Where do you guys get your water?
Keaʻau, Nanakuli asked you a question. They asked, what would you say to a Hokulea crew member? What would you ask them?
Question you would ask them.
A question we would ask you guys is, where do you guys get your water?
Okay, that's what you would ask the crew member. That's a great question. Keaʻau, do you have a question that you want to ask to Point England or to Nanakuli?
Do you have questions? Do you have a question? Ask a question. Oh, very different. What would you want? Come on, Sadie, get up there. My question is, what did you guys, how did you guys feel when you seen the Hokulea coming?
We felt really special because we got to see it like live, and we felt amazed. Yeah.
We all felt really happy because stuff like that doesn't happen every day.
Yeah.
When the boat came, I felt like the whole school was blessed from those people.
Yeah. And we were really grateful for them to come to our reserve. Yeah.
Did you want to ask a question of them?
Yeah. Oh, everybody's answered.
It's okay. Did you want to ask them a question too? Yeah, so the question that the students at the Point England sign have is, I know we heard from one group that you've heard that you've seen Hokulea or Hikianalia in person, but how many people in your classroom have seen Hokulea or been on Hokulea or seen her up close? So Point England would like to know how many students have been near Hokulea before.
Who is it for?
I think they're talking to all of the students in Hawaii.
Oh. So, mostly all of us in Nanakuli Elementary got to see Hokulea and Hikianalia because we are a Hawaiian school and Hokulea is a Hawaiian board society that finishes up the Hawaiian culture. And Hokulea visit us at Hokai Bay, so we got to see and visit all of them, of the crew members.
Awesome. What about you guys, Keaʻau? Have you have students in your school or class been able to visit Hokulea?
Only 7 got it to visit. Got a chance to go on the Hokulea.
Could you tell us more about what those 7 or how those 7 students got to see Hokulea? Did they come to Oahu or did they see Hokulea in Hilo?
They saw it in Hilo. Tell them. Say hi, my name is. Come down. Hi, my name is.
Hi, my name is Hikianalia. I saw it in Hilo Bay. That's my mom.
Anybody else
Okay.
saw Hilo? Who else saw it? And did you see it in Hilo? Yeah. Oh, but it was in Hilo Bay. Okay. So you too, Keenan?
We have a question for Keaʻau Elementary. If you could have seen Hokulea, what would you feel about getting to see a crew member and getting to meet him?
So Keaʻau, they wanted to know what you would feel about getting to see Hokulea and a crew member. Does someone want to answer that?
Hi, my name is Angel, and I felt nervous and excited.
Nervous? Nobody's talking. You have no conversation.
I'll feel very happy because it's like a once in a lifetime thing you can see that not a lot of people can see.
Great. Thank you so much. So group 4, that was really wonderful conversation. I think it's time for us to let group 5 have a turn. So let's say our goodbyes and alohas to each other.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay, group 5. Hi, group 5. I see that you guys. Hi. I see that you guys have all introduced yourselves on your slide, and it looks like your presentation. You guys have been working together. So why don't we start with you either talking about your reflections about the Hokulea and Hikianalia, or with you asking questions. So let's start with Keaʻau Elementary School this time. So Keaʻau, do you have any reflections or questions for Nanakuli or for Point England School?
My
name is Sherry, and I go to Keaʻau Elementary School, and the Hokulea and the Hikianalia, they made me feel like I could change the world.
Anybody else? My name is Lexi, and it was pretty amazing to see the Hokulea and the Hikianalia on the.
Okay, we can't hear you, Keaʻau. But you know what? I want to ask the girl who just spoke. When you said that you felt like it could change the boats, canoes could change the world, what do you mean by that?
It made me feel like I could change the world by making the world a better place.
Okay, great. Are there any other comments or questions from Keaʻau?
Any questions? Questions? Comments? I have a question.
Point English School? How do you get to school?
Point England School. Keaʻau wants to know, how do you get to school?
Sometimes we walk, sometimes we take cars, sometimes we just our parents drop us off and stuff, or we just like walk to school if we're not far away. And some people who live far away, like in Honua, take the bus.
Yeah. Great. Thank you. So Point England, why don't you ask some questions or tell us your thoughts about yesterday?
How did you guys feel when you saw the
Yeah, Point England, you're gonna have to get a little closer to the mic and speak up. That was unclear. We lost you at the end.
So just lean in closer and
So
then
just speak
lean in
louder.
closer and speak louder. And your question was?
How did you guys feel when you saw the Hokulea commenter
to the live broadcast?
Okay, so Nanakuli and Keaʻau, Point England wants to know how you felt when you watched the live cast yesterday.
We felt pretty good and yeah. It was good. Okay. It's good.
Okay, Keaʻau, you want to add anything to that? How did you guys feel?
I felt good to see the Hokulea.
Anybody else? Okay.
I felt special to see the cast. I felt special because kids could see the ukulele on the same day alive.
Yeah, that was pretty incredible. And I see one of our friends at Nanakuli really wants to say something, so go ahead and share that.
We liked it when they actually sang or something. Yeah.
Tell what you liked about that.
We loved it. We love when we loved it when they sing and their hula and their olive and their chant. Okay,
Great. So Nanakuli, do you guys have some questions for Point England or for Keaʻau that you want to ask?
no, I don't think so.
Are you at Nanakuli at all curious what the students at Point England in New Zealand call an oli or a hula?
What is the word for oli? Oh, what is their word? Ask it.
What is your guys' word for oli?
What is an oli?
Like oli is like a chant or song.
Okay, Point England, did you understand the question?
Yes. So they didn't know what an oli was, and so it's part of their karakia or their chant. Yeah? Yes. Like your waiata.
Yeah.
Go ahead. The chant that you did. Can you guys ask the question one more time? Oh, the chant that they performed on the beach? That one?
They wanted to know, the students at Nanakuli wanted to know what is the name of, like the word that the New Zealanders or Maori would use for oli or chant.
So what is the word that you would use?
No, that was my school.
So just in general, when you have a chant, like a haka? I think it's like you know how in the beginning when they chanted e homai, it's like an opening, like a prayer. Or, so what's the word that you would use for that? When you're karakia. Yeah. So karakia or haka.
It's a haka and a cha.
Okay. Yeah. So haka is one style, karakia is another.
And chants.
And chants, yeah. And then when you have a song that you use in your after somebody mihis, that's the waiata.
Okay, thank you. So, Point England or any other schools, do you guys have one more question that you might want to ask each other before we move on? Okay. No from Nanakuli. What about Keaʻau?
What's the word for Honua? What's the word for
That's all she knows.
Oh, sorry, Keaʻau, 1 second. Nanakuli, can you go on mute? We've got Keaʻau asking a question. Okay, go ahead, Keaʻau.
What is a mihi?
Meaty. Say it one more time.
Well, mihi is like something we say about what we're from and who our parents where our parents lived and what culture they are.
Versus who we are.
Yeah, that's who we are.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
So, hey, Nanakuli and Keaʻau, do we have something like that in Hawaiian that we tell people? What is the name for that? Do you know?
Can you repeat that question?
So they were saying that they call they give like their genealogy, like who they are, where they are from, where their parents are from. What do we call that here in Hawaiian? Well, it looks like we lost Keaʻau, so Nanakuli, you're on the spot. You better ask your kumu.
Mo'oku oho.
Okay, try say that one more time for them.
Mo'oku oho.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. So, group 5, let's say aloha and goodbye to each other. And okay, and let's bring up our last group, group 6. All right, it looks like group 6 is getting settled, and so Point England and Nanakuli, we actually lost Keaʻau for a little while. Now, I just looked at your presentation, and you guys have been really working hard and talking to each other and writing a lot. So why don't you guys just have a conversation, okay? Ask each other questions, tell each other what you thought about yesterday's event.
Aloha. Hi. 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 Mute. Someone's on mute.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Aloha. Hi.
Nanakuli, you're on mute.
Yes, we've asked that all the schools that are not speaking go on mute when they're not speaking because we get a lot of background noise. So, Point England, why don't you go ahead and start with an impression or ask a question? Welcome back, Keaʻau.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, I'm going to interject really quick. So what we have here is Paige is one of the student documenters that has been following OUB TV and making their own documentary about our visit. And so I think it'd be really cool if Nanakuli or Keaʻau asked them some questions about, we've been here for almost the whole week, yeah? Our film crew has been here at the school. We've had 12 crew members come and visit and do outreach. This school has also come to the Maritime Museum and done canoe tours on Hikianalia. So they've done a lot with us. And so it'd be cool if you guys could ask some questions about what these students from Aotearoa have done, because they've done so much with our canoe. And some of you at Keaʻau and Nanakuli actually haven't seen as much of the canoe.
Okay, so Nanakuli and Keaʻau, what questions might you have for these great documentarians over at Point England? What do you want to ask them about the canoes?
Hi, my name is Lehia, and the question that I wanted to ask is, as carrying your culture, what type of holidays do you usually celebrate the most?
What holidays do you celebrate the most?
Waitangi Day. What is that?
Waitangi Day?
Waitangi Day. What is that?
Go ahead. It's the signing of the treaty.
Yeah. We have a treaty, and it's about
Maori and Pakeha to
combine together to share the land between each other.
So Maori and Pakeha. So those are in 1840 it was signed, and it's a Maori and Pakeha, which is the white people. It was their agreement to share the land. And it's a big celebration. What day is it on?
On February the 6th.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what happens on that day? What do you celebrate? How do you celebrate it?
A public holiday.
A public holiday?
Yeah. So no school at all.
No school.
And just
spend time at home.
Yeah, with family.
Okay. We'll mute.
Hi, my name is Miley, and I have a question to ask. When you grow up, do you want to be a navigator?
It's a tricky question.
That's like Captain Kalapa and Captain Nainoa. They navigate our canoes. Maybe study how to use the stars to sail. We also talked a lot about what do you want to be when you grow up, and can you do that on the canoe? Right? Can you be a scientist? Can you be a documentarian? Can you be a carpenter? You can be all those things on the canoe too.
Cool.
So would any of you like to sail on the canoe?
Yeah.
Be crew members?
Yeah.
What were some of the places that we said we visited that you would want to see?
Australia.
Australia?
I would say
Brazil. Yes.
Yeah. I'm not sure. All of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Just
Okay, Nanakuli, do you guys have questions? I saw some whispering going on there. Do you guys want to ask a question?
What do you like to do on the boat? What do we want to do on the boat? What would we want to do on the boat? I would like to be a documentarian.
I'd like to do almost everything.
Yeah, same.
Ethan.
You have another question?
Keaʻau, it looked like someone over there has a question.
Loud. What do you guys learn in that school?
Point England, what do you learn?
Learn a lot of things.
Yeah.
We learn different subjects.
Like maths, reading, writing, inquiry. So we can learn about the waka, and we do presentations of like mainly everything. Yeah.
And we also do We make animations like Hyper Studio.
Yeah.
So this school has their own newscast. They make their own news and they broadcast it to the school. And they also do animations. They make videos and they animate them. So it's like cartoons. They all have their own devices. So this is a one-to-one school where each student has their own computer or tablet. And they have sports in the afternoon. I've seen everybody playing sports for hours every day. It's been super cool.
So, England, do you guys have questions for our friends in Nanakuli or Keaʻau? They've been asking you all the questions. So do you have any questions for them?
Oh, what is life like in Hawaii?
Did you mute?
Mute.
You're muted.
They're muted.
All right. Nanakuli.
It's hot and it's cold.
Does anyone want to add something to that from Keaʻau besides it's hot and it's cold?
Living in Hawaii.
It doesn't snow.
Living in Hawaii is fun.
Okay, what kind of things do you guys do for fun?
We usually like
to go to the beach.
We learn. We sing happy birthday, whoever it is.
Okay, that was too
Next question. Oh wait. Oh, would you like to sail on Hokulea or Hikianalia? Why?
We would like to get to experience sailing on the Hokulea and Hikianalia because I feel that it is very amazing and important because it is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to be able to sail.
Oh, and it's all a part of our culture.
I got a question.
Okay, ask it. Go ahead, Nanakuli.
Which island do you want to sail on?
Which island do you want to sail on? Sail tour?
Sure. Which island? What was the question, Nanakuli? Which island would they like to sail to, or which island are they on right now?
What island do they want to sail on?
Go ahead. What island do you want to sail to? Cook Island. So some of the students here, they have ethnic ties, or their ancestors or their grandparents are from different islands all around the Pacific. So we have Cook Islands. Where else are you? Where's your families from? Samoa. From Aotearoa. Where else are your families from? Tonga. So Cook Islands, Tonga, Samoa, Aotearoa. Anyone else? There was 2 people from Fiji that we talked to yesterday. All of those islands are where their families are from. How about you guys? Are your families from those islands too?
Some of my family is from Niʻihau and Maui.
Some of my family is from Tonga.
My family is from Hawaii and Hilo.
Anybody from Philippines?
Also, Honolulu.
Philippines.
What is your favorite sport? Nothing.
We have maybe one more question from Point England. What question would you like to ask them?
What's the question? What kind of sports?
What kind of sports?
What kind of sports do you like to play?
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. I like to play basketball, baseball, football, kickball.
I like volleyball. I like to. Our favorite thing to do is play football, basketball, kickball, volleyball, and do you know what is rugby? Or do you guys play rugby?
Yeah.
Is it fun playing rugby?
It's got physical. Yeah, it's contact.
What about you? What sports do you like to play?
What sport? Right. Basketball. I like to play football, baseball, baseball, soccer, volleyball.
What kinds of foods do you guys like to eat related to your culture?
Hangi.
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah.
So boil up and hangi.
Could you tell us what that is?
Boil up first.
Boil up is like you it's meat, it's cabbage, doughboys, and the juice of it.
So it's a soup.
Yeah,
it's like a soup or a stew.
Yeah, it's like. And hangi is like it's cooked underground. Yeah, so you put it underneath and then you leave it and then you
and it's stamata, like potatoes and vegetables and chicken.
Stuffing.
Yeah,
chicken. It's just so nice. Talking about it. What are your traditional foods? Like, yeah, what are you saying?
Almost like our emu. I have a question. What kind of food do you like to eat?
I eat everything, to be honest. Yeah. Mostly. Butter chicken. Yes, butter chicken. Yeah, butter chicken. Oh my gosh.
I have a question. What is your guys' favorite animals?
Panda. Guinea pig. Something called kiwi. Do you know what that is?
Do you guys know what a kiwi is, Nanakuli? Do you know what that is?
Yes, we do. Cool.
Okay, let's do last questions, and I think we need to wrap it up. So, Keaʻau, do you have a last question for anyone?
I have a question. What is the symbol of your school?
Oh.
It's a fantail.
Our sun is a sun. Like this.
Pardon?
Do you know where is it?
Can you show us?
It's the sun.
It's the what?
It's the sun. Can you? And Point England, can you put your symbol a little closer to the camera so they could see it? You might have to stand up if you can.
Get close to this camera right here. You guys get close to this camera. It's a fantail. It's a bird.
Oh, okay, great. Keaʻau, why don't you tell us what your symbol is?
Ours is the nene.
The nene. Can you show them? There we go.
That's
It's a native Hawaiian.
I got one more question.
Okay, go ahead, Keaʻau. What's your question?
What kind of music do you guys like to play? Yeah.
Lots.
Like to play Hawaiian music. Oh yeah, I know Hawaiian.
We like
I have a question.
We like a lot of songs.
Yeah, we like a lot.
Yeah.
Too many.
Little Einstein. Yeah, Little Einstein.
Little Einstein.
Okay. All right, last question from Keaʻau. Keaʻau has one more question. What is it?
At lunch, do you guys get to sit in a area or you have to sit boy girl?
Could you ask that again?
Do you guys have to say boy, girl, or anywhere?
Oh, for assembly, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every Fridays we have to do that.
That you put all girls on one side and all boys on the other.
Yeah, boy, girl. That's next.
For assembly, but what about class?
Classes just normal.
I have a question. What is your favorite movie to watch?
What is our favorite movie to
Big
watch?
Little Einstein.
Big Hero 6.
It's a program. Yeah, Big Hero 6, maybe.
It's cartoon.
Yeah.
It's Disney.
Number 8. God. Do you remember us from the previous Google Hangout we had with you? Hello? No, we made.
Do you guys remember? Yes? Give a thumbs up if you remember them from before. Okay. You know what? I think on that note, we've far exceeded our time plan, but that's okay. Why don't we say goodbye, Group 6? You can say goodbye to each other and aloha. Thank you.
Aloha. Mahalo.
Aloha.
Everyone's gonna come together for a goodbye.
Okay, teachers, let's bring all the kids back together. Was there a closing prayer or a chant or something that we were going to do?
Yeah, can Queen Ethan offer, do you have a humanity? Sorry. Yes, Queen Ethan would like to offer a song.
We're going to sing
Thank you.
You guys can mute.
Nanakuli would like to give a mahalo oli to everyone. This is oli about our school and the place that we live in, Nanakuli.
Stop killing.
aloha no he aloha la. Aloha e na Hawaiʻi. Mai Hawaiʻi nui o ke awela. Ike o nenene e o nihau. E ahori o ahuna. Ua mehika le limae. Malama puhere akala. Ina kukuna o kala hikiora. Ai ika ike aya ule hawa. Ike kai moana nui o Nanakuli. Ke haole au ia haolela. Ika vai kaulima o ke auho. Kuana ia me ke aloha kauolela. Kuana ni Nanakuli o kaulanae. Mahalo.
Thank you, Nanakuli. And Keaʻau, do you have something that you wanted to share?
Yes, aloha. Keaʻau Elementary would like to present a chant and say mahalo for a wonderful time. They're going to share ku maiau o puna. Makaukau?
Ai.
Ha.
Kumaiau o puna. E o hiki e ke kumana o kua'o. E malama i na kuleana. Na kamali o Keaʻau. E mariu. E mariu. E mariu mai e. Mahalo.
Oh, thank you, all three of you schools. This was such a fun hour. Hopefully we can do it again soon. Let's say our final goodbyes and take care. Unmute so we can hear you. Bye. Bye, everybody.